Hey guys, in today's video, I will be teaching you how I made my simple car from my series, making a Roblox game with zero experience. You're going to first start off by placing down a part and naming it main part, and later on expanding it and adding a connection piece at the front, as well as moving one over to the back. You then rename these connection pieces connection. They don't really matter what else you name them, but as long as they're there, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna add two more parts, and these are later for the wheels, as well as adding two little squares at the front for the steering. You are then going to rename these parts either front rear or back rear, depending on which one you chose first. And then also rename these to front left steering and front right steering. Then you insert a cylinder and resize it to 1 by 4 by 4. You can then copy and paste these wheels after you levitated your main body. After, name each wheel by its respective place, either front left wheel, front right wheel, back wheel, and so on. Next, you want to go over the model and click over to a hinge constraint. This is a very important part, as in you must click the wheel first before you click the individual part. You can then add constraints to the other three wheels. Here you're adding up the steering constraints, and you're going to add them exactly like I'm showing in the video. It is important to also rotate these downwards, because otherwise the steering would be wonky and wouldn't work right. It is also important to aim these joints back. It's also important to aim these joints downward, it's also important to aim these joints correctly, otherwise the steering will be wonky and not right. It's also important that both of the attachments are in the same positioning as the other one. We're going to go ahead and rename our constraints to front left steering and front right steering. After that, we rename all our other constraints to the respective wheel plus motor. For example, it'll be back left motor or back right motor based on the wheel. Afterwards, you want to right click and insert an object. The object you'll be inserting is called a vehicle seat and will help you actually control the car. You will only want to weld the main body, connections, and rears. Pay attention closely, as I'm going to be assembling the car, and if you miss a step, then it will probably not work as well. After constructing the car, you might have to make room in order for the wheels to actually and not collide with any other part of the car. Now that we are done, we will group all the parts together as one model. Inside this model, you want to insert a folder. This folder is important because otherwise you will not be able to drive your car. Rename the folder Motors and Steering. You are then going to grab every single constraint and move it into that one folder. Then you're going to select the steering pieces and make sure that they have the box can collide disabled. Next, you're going to select all the motors and go into the Properties tab. Then, you're going to go under Articulator Type and click Motor. Then you're going to set the max torque to 10,000. Then select your steering, and the articulator type should be server. Then the max torque should be 10,000 as well. The targeted angle would be 40, and the angular speed should be 20. Then you can go ahead and rename your model car. And as well as inside your model, insert a script. This script will help us code and actually make the car drivable. Here I pasted my script, but I will also put the exact same script down in the comments for you to copy and paste inside your code. Your car should now be able to drive freely as well as turn. A little extra stuff. In order for your car to stop sliding, it's easier to change the material of your wheels. I find that plaster is the best, as gives the most realistic, other than rubber, which is a little bit too much friction, and metal for the base of your car so it can actually drive heavier. Here, if you don't see one of your hinges facing the right direction, then you should go ahead and change that. If you guys liked today's video, then please drop a follow, and if you have any questions about the car or have any bugs that you're experiencing, please drop them down in the comments and I'll gladly do my best to help you fix them.